Now calling the matter of the people versus Eugene Williams the fourth. Looks like ticket number SP 1504362. Count one, no valid registration certificate. Count two, no proof of insurance. Count three, tinted windows. Ticket number SP 1504381, reckless driving. Ticket SP 1504380, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plate. Count one. Count two, operator or front seat passenger failed to wear safety belt. Ticket SP 1504380. Count one, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plates. Count two, operator. I wonder if that's a matching ticket. It is. Strike ticket number two, I read. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Bertram Johnson appearing on behalf of Randall Williams, P46646.
And Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Randall Williams.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding with this?
Judge, I've had the opportunity to speak with the prosecutor. She's going to provide me discovery. She did make an offer for my consideration and other matters, Judge. We're asking for another date.
Okay. You just want a pretrial, Attorney Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does June 26th work for you? Let me know.
Oh, Judge, I'll be out of town. Could we do the next week?
Yes, we can. So that brings us to July. Pretty sure it's July. Yeah. July 1st or 2nd? Either one of those days work for you?
Second is good, Judge.
Okay, we'll do this July 2nd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Bond will be set at $0 personal. You have a good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Good seeing you. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Same to you. Need to file for Miss Watkins, please. Yeah. Her first name is Katrina, Ketrina. Katera.
Ms. Whittaker, do you have a headband or is that a rag?
Do I have what? I'm sorry.
Is it a headband or a rag on your head?
That's a headband.
Okay.
You need me to take it off?
So you're okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus, is it Katrina or Katera? How you pronounce your first name? Katrina. Okay. Katrina Latrell Whitaker. This is case number Z809092. This is one count of operating while intoxicated. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please, first. Unmute yourself, attorney. Unmute yourself for me.
You'd think I'd have to hang up this. Dennis Whitey, P79560 on behalf of Ms. Whitaker, who appears by way of Zoom, Judge.
All right, Ms. Whitaker, can you state your name for the record, please?
Katrina Latrell Whitaker.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, I've discussed this case with my client, discussed this with the prosecutor, and we are going to enter into the plea offer where she would plead guilty to a reduced count of operating while visibly impaired.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, Ms. Whitaker, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm? Do you swear or confirm or affirm, Lord? Did you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of the charge being reduced in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Because what?
Because you're guilty of it. Are you pleading guilty because you're guilty?
Yes. Yes,
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that, ma'am?
yes,
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
yes,
Okay, I want to take your attention back to the date of, it says May 6th of 2021. Were you driving a vehicle in the area of East Forest and Van Dyke Street in the city of Detroit?
yes,
And while you were driving that vehicle, were you under the influence of alcohol?
yes,
All right, and counsel, well, and that alcohol made your driving impaired at that time. Is that correct, Ms. Whitaker?
correct.
Okay, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of operating while visibly impaired. Ms. Whitaker, we gotta do better choices, okay?
Yes, for sure.
All right, so I'm gonna have you come back for a sentencing on the day, as long as this works for everyone, May 15th. Look in your calendar, attorney. Ms. Whitaker, I'm gonna get you to have, do you have paper or pen? I'm gonna have you write down a number I need you to call tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Okay,
And May 15th will work for me, Judge.
fantastic. So we're gonna do May 15th at 8:30 a.m. Ms. Whitaker, you got the
Let me get
pen
another
and
pen.
pencil? Okay, May 15th.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning, I need you to call this number at
Mhm.
313
313.
965
Mm-hmm.
8130. That's our probation department.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to call.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can tell them that you're being sentenced that day, okay? But we have to send over some paperwork. That's why I don't want you to call today, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then I'll see you then, ma'am. Same terms and condition of my bond still apply, okay? So just remember that. I'll keep it at $0 as long as you continue to do what you're doing right now, okay?
8:35.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
5, I see you May 15th. You're welcome. Attorney Whitey, did you get a, off the record in this matter? You're all set. Did you get a call from our courtroom about that trial date in a couple of weeks?
I do not believe so.
Okay,
Which
you
one is
need to
that?
call us. The Andrew, it's on the 25th.
Okay, you know what, Judge? I'm your house counsel tomorrow, so I could just talk to you then.
Talk to me then. Okay, we're gonna have to find a new date. We are not allowed to have any in-person matters during the NFL draft.
Amen. I get it.
So thank you. I'll see you in the
understand.
morning then. Let me
Okay.
remind me so we can get that taken care of tomorrow.
All right, I'll see you in the morning.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, Judge. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. All right. All right, Miss Whitaker, just call that number. You're all set for today, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, remember the terms and conditions and just keep moving forward, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. Attorney Shark, I see you're back. You ready on your matter or you still need some more time?
Just a few more minutes, Your Honor. He's reviewing it
Hey,
now.
just let me know. I just want to
Okay.
make sure. I know you
Okay.
got courtrooms to go to, so I just be
Hey,
mindful.
Hey, you're
okay?
always number one in my book. I got you.
Okay, I see the flattery. You already getting your adjournment, so you ain't got to lay it on.
Oh, no, not laying out. That's the truth, Judge. You know how I feel.
I know. You're cool. All right, just let me know. I don't want to hold you up. You said what? Okay. Look at these. Okay. Officer Robinson,
Yes, ma'am.
right, you here on Mr. Wynn's case?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and put you into our room so that you can talk to our prosecutor for the courtroom. Her name is Attorney Mason.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put you in the breakout room number 1. She'll be in there to talk to you about the case. I think it's another officer here on it as well. So
Okay.
it's perfect. That means we have all the officers. Thank you, Miss Officer Robinson. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, join that room for me. All right. Roderick W., what's your name, sir? Roderick W. Roderick W.
Huh? Roger, right?
Roderick, yeah, what's your last name? All I have is a W on the screen, sir.
Right. WRIJT.
You were supposed to be here at 8:30. Are you just now checking in?
No, I've
You
been
checked in?
checking. It's just the other phone
Right.
died. I had to get on this
They
phone.
told me they cleared your name. They said you've been here.
Okay.
All right. Did you already talk to oh, I spelled it wrong. Did you already talk to an oh, I'm sorry, and I muted you. Unmute yourself. Did you already talk to an attorney yet about your matter or no? Did you
Yes, I
talk to
have.
someone already? Okay, y'all had a decision on what you were gonna do?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room. They're almost ready, so I'm gonna start bringing folks out here for me to do soon. So just be a little bit more patient for me, okay?
Okay, I sure will.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right. I have a Deaja iPhone.
Deja
Okay.
Deja Williams.
All right, turn your camera on.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I seen you on my morning docket.
Yeah, I checked in and I had to switch to my other device because my phone camera is broke.
Is your first name Deja or is it something else?
My first name is Deja. I already spoke to an attorney as well.
Okay. Who says that? Oh, she just has that one lowly ticket. Okay.
No, I
All right.
actually have 4 when I spoke to the attorney.
Oh,
I actually have 4.
Oh.
I don't know why it says only 1, but I have 4 tickets.
because you missed the court date. And so what happens is that the civil infractions go into default when you miss a court date. And so they don't appear on my docket because I only keep misdemeanors because I can't put out a warrant on a civil infraction. When you fail to show up, you automatically admit guilt, but they'll handle it and we'll be able to pull it out if we need to. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. I'm going to put you in the waiting room then. Okay.
Appreciate you.
No problem. Miss Whitaker, you need something?
I'm trying to hang up.
Okay, you want me to log you out? I didn't know
Yeah.
if you needed something.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay,
trying to do.
I'll
Not trying to.
log you.
Yes.
I'll log you out. No worries. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Now what happened?
Mr. Young, I will put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Okay. Okay. You get the one plus you need it. Okay. Cool. Okay. Officer Trueheart? Officer Trueheart?
Judge, if I could log out right quick and go to Judge Sherman, my colleague may need some assistance.
Hello?
Court's
Oh.
permission.
Okay, I give you permission to do that.
Thank you.
You're
Can you hear me
welcome.
now, ma'am?
I can, Officer Trueheart. How you doing
Oh,
today?
I'm
Are
I'm
you
doing
having
all
a
right
day?
today, man.
It's okay.
Yes, ma'am,
Sometimes
I
we
am.
all have days, okay?
Definitely.
All right, so the defendant for you, I don't think they checked in yet. Can you, do you mind
Thank
waiting
God.
though about?
Thank God. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind waiting, ma'am. I can do that.
I don't know if you can see me laughing. He was like, my Lord, I'm having one of those mornings. I understand.
Man.
Yeah, so I won't make you wait forever, but I'll have you wait for a little while. And then if they don't show up, then you'll be all set. I KPS my people who don't show up for trials, okay?
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate it.
No problem. It's all right. I understand. I have heavy dockets too, so you all right.
All right.
You forgot
Let
these
me
two.
put,
This is why you're.
let me see. It's T. Wilson. I was about to put the wrong name. You're all set. I'm gonna put you in our room number 1 until it's time for it. Okay, Officer Trueheart? There's other officers in there too.
Yes,
Join that
ma'am.
room. Okay, join that
Okay.
room for me. Okay.
All right.
All right. Miss Wilson, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you, okay?
Okay.
Mr. White, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you, okay? We're almost there. Put them back here so that way they're not right in your face when I finish. Attorney Ogletree in the waiting room.
Judge, whenever you're ready, we're ready.
Okay, cool. Attorney Ogletree, you have Miss Nakia Williams. She checked in. Frank didn't check. Frank Williams didn't.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm on the record on one other case, but Mr. Williams is an older client. I'm gonna try to meet with him in person. That's why I'm here.
Questions.
He's in breakout room number 3. I didn't realize you were here, Attorney Ogletree. So you have Nakia Williams and Frank Williams. Okay, you're on the record. Just stay on the record. I'll get to you in a moment. All right, Ms. Williams, did you know you had retained counsel for today?
Yes.
Okay. All right, did you get to speak to that retained counsel?
No.
Okay, I have him. So I'm going to put you into a room so you can talk to him about whatever y'all talked about. And then y'all can figure it out. I'm putting you in joint 32.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm doing yours for Mr. Warlick. You know what's in his file, Mr. Warlick?
Oh, you know what? Handed it back to me. And I did not.
Mr. Warlick?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jamal Kareem Warlick. This is case number Z808788. This is one count of operating. Let's see what it was. Operating while visibly impaired. Also calling case number 09010. This is count one, operating with a high blood alcohol content. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Attorney Sharp. Did he freeze? He froze. Timothy Wiley, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Attorney Shark, did you hear me? You froze.
I froze, Your Honor. Stephen Sharg on
Yeah.
behalf of Mr. Warlick.
And Mr. Warlick, can you state your name for the record, please?
Jamal Kareem Warlick.
All right. This is the date and time set. One for a sentencing on one of the cases, and for the other case, it's scheduled for a bench trial. How are we proceeding today, counsel?
Judge, we'd like to proceed with the sentencing on the one case. The case that was set for a bench trial, we respectfully ask for an adjournment, Your Honor.
All right.
For discovery purposes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to give you the adjournment to my next bench trial date,
Okay.
which appears to be July 10th. Tell me if that works or not.
Okay, I'll look right now. July 10th works for me, Judge.
Okay. So I'll reschedule it for a bench trial on July 10th, 2024 at 9:00 a.m. via Zoom.
Okay,
For the
perfect.
sentencing case, that's Z ticket 8087881. Counsel, did you have an opportunity to read through the pre-sentence investigation report with your counsel, with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, we have, there is no corrections nor deletions that need to be made. Just want to let the court know that Mr. Warlick has a pending felony charge in Macomb County. He is on a GPS tether at this point with house arrest.
All right. Anything you want to say, Mr. Warlick?
No, Your Honor.
I mean, I'm excited actually that he's on a house arrest. You want to know why, Attorney Shark?
I know why,
Because
Judge.
he got 2 OWI cases, and after the first one, he didn't say to himself, "You know what? I need to get my act together."
Yes.
He got a high BAC. Now you ain't admitted guilt or nothing on the second one, so that's just allegations right now. But at this point in time, that's what it looks like to a judge if they looking at these files, Mr. Warlick. That's what it's looking like.
And Your Honor, with that being said, this is the city prosecutor, Diachiku Mason 43471. Is he a candidate for drug treatment court or not?
No, based
Okay.
on representation from his counsel, his Macomb case may end all of my matters after a while, potentially. Mr. Warlick,
Yes, Your
what
Honor.
should I do with you right now?
I'm getting myself together. I stopped drinking. I was going to treatment, but they put me on test. So I'm just working right and at home.
All right, let me suggest this to you, Mr. Warlick. They have online AA meetings, and it may not be your cup of tea, but it's something keep you motivated. Look those up and see if you can find any of them. Thank you, Keith. Look those up to see if you can find any of them. That way you can stay motivated while you can only go to work right now and home.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So you got to stay motivated while that's taking place and while that's happening, so that you can make sure that you take care of as much business as you possibly can, Mr. Warlick. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. It's the order of this court today that you be placed. Their recommendation, Attorney Mason was right. Their recommendation is drug treatment court program as well. Attorney Shaw, when is his case in Macomb? When is that up?
Judge, he has a court date this Wednesday in the city of East Point. It's been adjourned numerous times.
Okay.
That's for a
Well,
preliminary.
I want to come back and do this.
Okay.
Because their recommendation is drug treatment court. And I know that's going to be their recommendation. If we do something with the next case, I don't know how that's going to end up. I remember now, this is why I wanted to wait. Mr. Warlick, you got me in a pickle, because what their recommendation is for you to do our drug treatment court. But I don't know how the other case is going to go that you have open before me, nor do I know how stuff is going in Macomb. I kind of want to grasp of that before I do anything with this case, because I want to figure out what's gonna benefit you the most at this point in time. You understand that, Mr. Warlick?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Attorney Shaw, when's a good day for you to come back? Because I really want to find out what's happening with that other case before I.
Judge, we should know more. We have the preliminary exam this Wednesday, and the bind over would be probably 10 days after that.
Okay. Well, I've done it this long at this point in time. I'm going to adjourn this sentencing until the July 10th date. Something's telling me I'm going to end up being redundant. And Mr. Warlick, I want to make sure once I do everything, I'm going to put everything together. So I'm not going to have you start one probation and you on it for 36th District Court potentially. And then I want to move you to drug treatment court. If I'm going to do that, and I think it's appropriate, I want to do it all at the same time. And you may not be eligible for it, so you may just end up doing probation through me, but I don't want to start you in probation now and prolong it. I kind of want to see what happens. But we got to do something, Attorney Shaw, on July 10th for everything, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm game. No problem, Judge.
Okay, all right. And then we can make some type of, and him being on GPS right now is good enough for me, because I know he can only go to work, as well as at this point in time, that's all you can do, sir. Find an AA meeting to attend online though, okay?
Yep.
All right, I'm adjourning everything until July 10th. I'll put it as at 8, it'll say 8:35 on the docket, but show up at 9 o'clock, okay, Mr. Warlick, for your trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
No problem. All right, have a good day.
You too. Great to see you, Judge. Take care.
Good to see you too, as always. Okay.
We miss you over there. We miss you.
Listen, trust me, I miss myself over there. Don't get me started.
I won't.
I'll be all like, how are y'all doing? I want to try, rah. It's not working.
Time to become a circuit court judge, you know.
Okay. All right. Have a great day, Attorney
You
Shaw.
too, Judge. Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh, excuse me, Madam Court Reporter or Madam Clerk, may I get privileges again? I'm sorry. This is the city prosecutor.
Me.
Oh, thanks, Judge.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I just let you on and then I ain't do anything else.
Oh, no.
All right. Attorney Jenkins, on the one we ran for you, Mr. Watkins, his license is canceled, but that's because he says he surrendered it. It says it's surrendered to another state. So, yes, so he has a different state license, Ohio.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, which one is on when?
That was Samuel Watkins.
And then it says he has an Ohio one as of
Wynn, yes, Wynn, sorry.
And then Williams, John Patrick Williams, his license is valid.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. And Attorney Bobman, you ready on the guy in the hallway, the gentleman in the hallway?
I'm ready on everyone, Your Honor.
Fantastic.
Attorney Mason, may I speak with you about Mr. Wynn?
I just put it in the chat for you.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, just right this minute.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you.
She go out. All right. Officer Robinson, you're here on when, right?
Yes, ma'am. You already talked to me. I got disconnected and I had to come back in and join it.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Attorney Mason Watkins.
So
should I chat? Do you want me to just talk about it? The offer on that was an FTD on the driver's license expired. That's the one where the license was canceled and surrendered to a new state. Page
On the
3.
breakout room 2. Breakout room
Okay.
2.
All right.
Okay. What was this before? Cool. Now calling the matters of the people versus Anthony Cleveland Watson. This is ticket SP 1245838. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 1523268. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3 may be in default, but I can bring it out defective or missing equipment. Also have case number SP 1245835. Count 1, improper plate. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid. Ticket, now these are tickets in warrant status. Ticket SP 846085. 1 count, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel first, please.
Good Monday morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you loud and clear state your name for the record?
Anthony Cleveland Austin.
Thank you, Your Honor. The matter is here for an arraignment. For that purpose, please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant. He waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. As to the matters in default, I move that those defaults be set aside and each of those matters be set for a pretrial. Please and thank you.
At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. That case that's in default, I think it's just one of them, I'm going to put back on my docket for our next court hearing date, which will be on June 26th, sir. June 26th. It is via Zoom, but if you're unable to do that, sir, you can come back in person at that court hearing. Are you able to get on Zoom or are you going to be on person?
I'll do it in person.
Okay, so I'm going to have you come in at 9 a.m. then, okay, since you're going to do it in person?
Yes.
Come in at 9 a.m. to do it in person. And we will see you back June 26, 2024. Bond set at $0 person, okay? All right, you're all set. Thank you so much, Mr. Walston. All right. All right, I'll be bringing in 5 people. Got all the stuff behind it for each one. All right, you got Jalen Wilson, Cornelius White, Jortada, Watts, Jamie Williams. Please place yourself on mute until I call your case. I need the files. Just put all the files up here. Yeah, it's cool. And I need an SOS run on Miss Watts, Jortada. Mr. Jalen Wilson?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of people versus Jalen. Jameek Wilson?
Jameek.
Jameek Wilson. All right. This is case number SP 1306840. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
Jalen Wilson.
Mr. White, hold on a minute. Mr. White, why do you have me facing the bed with somebody in there with a cover over them? Why would you put the phone towards that person? Okay. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Wilson. Go ahead, Attorney Bachman.
Judge, the defendant's going to waive his rights to any further hearings or trials. He's going to resolve this today. There's a recommendation that if he pleads guilty to not having insurance on the date and time indicated, that charge will be reduced here to improper plate. He's ready to give a factual basis. On his behalf, I'm going to stipulate to probable cause for the matter to be dismissed.
All right. If that's the case, Mr. Wilson, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Bachman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything? Thank you. In exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yeah, I do. Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of January 30th of 2022. At that time, were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Piedmont and Kendall Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was there no car insurance on it at the time?
At the time, no, it wasn't.
Satisfied, counsel?
I'm satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause for the remaining count to be dismissed?
Yes.
Oh,
so
dear.
stipulated.
Said it already. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plates. The remaining counts will be dismissed. So my fine is typically $200. Is that something you can afford?
Yes, it is.
How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
Within 30 is good.
Okay. All right. So I have it due no later than May 8th, 2024 is when it's due. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Mr. Wilson. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right. Jamie Williams.
Yes.
Ms. Williams, are you laying down?
No.
Is your middle name Malika?
Melkia.
Melkia. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jamie Melkia Williams. This is ticket SP 1541451. Count 1. Yep. Count 1, insufficient or defective light. Count 2, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plate. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name.
Jamie Melkia Williams.
Thank you. Judge, this is a pretrial. The defendant has shown me a valid and current insurance policy in her name. It will not expire until July 19th of 2024. She also took the camera outside and showed me the vehicle. The defective light has been repaired and the plate is displayed perfectly. For those reasons, I'm stipulating a probable cause for compliance dismissals here. Thanking the court and the prosecutor.
No problem. Being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure to always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Have a good
Cornelius
one.
White, you have a good day, okay? Now calling the matter of the people versus Cornelius Jawan White. This is ticket number SP 1045218. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also I have ticket number 347761. This is 1 count, no operator's license in possession. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman. On behalf of the defendant, state your name, please.
Unmute yourself. State your name, sir.
Cornelius White.
Counsel.
Judge, we are waiving more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. Please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant and set the matter for a pretrial. He should be able to come back with the license according to our talk.
Okay. All right. At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. I'll set these matters for a pretrial. Let me see. A pretrial on the date of June 26th, sir. June 26th at 8:30 a.m. Let me advise you, you do have a fail to stop for stop sign that's in collections right now that you need to take care of from 2019, okay?
All right.
All right. You said what?
What is that, Wayne County?
It's 36 District Court. I can only see 36 District Court. So it's a
Okay.
ticket that the ticket with the drove while license suspended and no insurance misdemeanor. These are misdemeanors. That's a civil infraction. So it went into default and then now they sent it to the collections, okay?
All right.
All right. There's nothing further. I'll see you back June 26th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
All right.
All right. Yes, sir. Samuel Watkins, I'm gonna put you in the weight room until I'm ready for you. Same with you, Mr. Wynn, okay? Hold tight. Did you do Miss Watts, Attorney Baldwin? That may have been.
Good morning.
Hello.
Don't put yourself on mute until I am ready to talk to you.
Okay.
Larry Washington. You need a moment, Attorney Baldwin?
No, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. How are you, Judge?
No. Is your name Attorney Baldwin? I'm good. And you? How you doing, Mr. Washington?
I thought you said Mr. Washington. I'm so sorry.
I did. And then I said, do you need a moment? You okay, Mr. Washington? You good? I was just asking Attorney Baldwin, was he ready? You said, no way.
I'm ready.
It's okay. You good, Mr. Washington? Unmute yourself. You're fine. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Larry Dale Washington. This is ticket 329514. This is 1 count, drove while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant, sir. State your name, please.
Lorenzo White Jr.
No, not you. Mr.
Larry Dale Washington.
Thank you. Mr. Everyone, please pay attention and listen. You need to listen for your name and your name only. Okay, so if I don't call your name, just don't start speaking. I know you may be only able to see yourself on the screen, but I have a whole lot of people on the screen. So just be patient. I'm getting to everyone. Okay, Mr. Washington, you're set. You said your name for the record.
Thank you, Judge. We'll waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint or warrant. The matters here for show cause. Please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant and set the matter for a pretrial. We spoke. He's gonna come back with some documents.
All right. This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'll have you come back, sir, for a pretrial. June 26th. June 26th. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll see you then, sir, okay?
Judge, have a lovely day. Thank you again.
You too. Thank you so much. You have a great day as well, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Attorney you ready on yours, Attorney Ogletree? Okay. All right. I'm gonna bring out a couple of Attorney Ogletrees. You're all set, Mr. Washington, unless you want to stay and watch. You're more than welcome. All right, Frank Williams. He said no. All right, Frank Williams and Nakia Williams. Summoning for them to come out. When they come out, I'll call them. Armando Wilson.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Armando Wilson. This is ticket number SP 1361154. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Attorney Boffman. Can you step in for this? He just asking for a pretrial.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, will you please state your full name for the record?
Armando Wilson.
Thank you. Your Honor, I would ask that if there are any warrants, they be recalled, waive a formal reading of any documents that haven't already been read, and I would ask that a pretrial date be given to Mr. Wilson.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of Mr. Wilson. I'll set this matter for a pretrial on the date of June 26th, sir. June 26th. That's at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. He told me to tell someone that they had the wrong address on my paperwork. I just wanted to make sure the right address was put down.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a phone number so you can call the courtroom, okay? Because this is live on YouTube. I don't want people knowing all your business. You ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
313-965-2293.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Have a good day, Your Honor.
You too, thank you. All right, come on. Frank Williams, turn on your camera, please. Frank Williams.
He's elderly. Yeah. I understand his wife is there trying to assist him.
Mr. Williams, can you hear us? Frank Williams?
I mean, I can hear you.
Is your name Frank Williams?
No, she said Mr. Williams.
I said Mr. Williams.
Oh.
All right, it's okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Frank Adams Williams. This is ticket SP 1528602. Count 1, failed to secure load. Count 2, failed to stop for a stop sign. Can I have your appearance for the record, please, counsel?
Mr. Frank Williams.
All right, and I do see Frank Williams on the screen, but it's my understanding that Mr. Williams is elderly and is having a little trouble navigating Zoom this morning. Is that correct, counsel? All right, counsel, how are we wishing to proceed this morning in this matter?
It's my understanding that they're going to dismiss the first secure load and reduce the other charge to 1.5. He wishes to develop something.
Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket?
I couldn't hear.
So you got to go closer over there. Sorry, Mr. Ogletree. Speaking into that one doesn't help. You have to go over here to the diamond on the wall. Right here in front of you. There you go.
Oh,
there you go. Just repeat what you said.
Well, okay, I have Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, can you state your name? Can you state your name?
Frank Adam Williams.
Okay, so you wish to accept the offer from the prosecution. They're gonna dismiss, fail to secure load and reduce the fail to stop at the stop sign to 1 to 5. You wish to avail yourself to the offer?
Yes, I accept it.
And you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket? You agree to the 4 corners of the ticket?
4 points.
4 corners,
That's
4
for
corners of the ticket. Or I will do that now.
Yes, you'll do that.
Okay,
Counsel, do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to
I do.
establish a factual basis?
I do.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of 1 to 5 speed. The remaining count 1 will be dismissed. The fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
You said 14 days?
Yes. Do you need more time than that, Mr. Williams?
No, ma'am, I'm good.
Okay. I'll have it due no later than that's April 22nd then. April 22nd, okay, sir?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah.
All right. No problem. Stay over there, Mr. Ogletree. I'm gonna call Nakia Williams. Miss Nakia Williams?
Yes.
Okay. You got your stuff? Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Nakia. Makita Ayana Williams.
Yes.
This is ticket SP 1214864. Ma'am, you had to turn on your camera for me.
Oh.
Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. I also have ticket number SX 3907497. Count 1, reckless driving. Count 2, open intoxicants and vehicle driver. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Aaron Ogletree, about Miss Williams.
And Miss Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Nakaya Williams.
Okay. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding with this?
We requested discovery. We're requesting another court date, adjourn pretrial date, so we can receive discovery.
Okay. All right. Do you want the June date or do you want a sooner date, Attorney Ogletree?
What is the June date?
The June is June 26th.
That's fine.
That's fine?
Yes.
Okay. So I have you come back for a pretrial on the date of June 26th. June 26th, that's going to be at 8:30 a.m. This is an older case. I don't know if she needs to get fingerprints or not, but you know, with reckless driving, you're supposed to get fingerprints. So you need to come down here and be fingerprinted, ma'am, in this particular matter at 36 District Court, unless they arrested you that day and fingerprinted you that day. Okay, ma'am?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, though, I'll see you back. It'll be via Zoom so your counsel can get the discovery on this matter, and then you can decide how you want to move forward from that point, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
69167.
Sorry.
All right, thanks.
Back to my folks. All right. Mr. Lorenzo White?
How you doing?
I'm fine. And yourself? How are you today, sir?
I'm good. I can't complain.
I know that's right. All right. I think they had me pull your license. Maybe. Did you do the one for Williams? Okay. Can you do it for me? Now calling the matters of the people versus Lorenzo White Jr. Ticket SP 1204668. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, Mr. White? Unmute your device.
Lorenzo White Jr.
Thank you. Judge, the defendant has shown me valid and current registration and insurance. I'm hoping that the court is able to confirm that he also has a valid driver's license. If so, I'm stipulating the probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss those cases. And I've advised the defendant as to those 2 civil infractions that he owes the court for.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. I pulled his license and he is valid. So the
Nice.
court is to dismiss this without prejudice. Thank you for coming into compliance, sir.
Thank you very kindly.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, these cases are dismissed without prejudice. Like Attorney Balkman said, take care of those other tickets, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, Mr. White. Thank you.
Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you so much. All right. Before I continue, Attorney Jenkins, on Miss Watts, it says that her license was canceled, just so you know. I brought her in just in case you need to talk to her. I thought you ran it for me.
I think that's my client, and then I will need, with your permission, if I can just place her in the breakout room, Your Honor. Ms. Watts, unmute your device. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm gonna send you to a breakout room so you and I can.
Okay.
Okay, actually, you're already assigned to a breakout room. Can you please go to room 12?
I'm trying.
I'll put you in a different one if you need me to. Let's go to rooms. I'll move you to room 8, okay? Press join.
Let me. Attorney Jenkins, you had, what was his name? Mr. Watts. I don't see him anymore. I want to get those officers out.
Oh, Mr. Wynn?
Wynn, there we go. Wynn, thank you. Sorry.
That's okay. He disappeared.
He may be this phone number. So let me get these officers out. I'm gonna bring out all the officers.
Okay, I know he said he went to the car because he needed to charge his phone, so.
I saw him today, so I'm gonna let that suffice just in case.
Okay, yeah, he was definitely, I talked to him.
Okay, let me get all these officers. Okay, I think this is him, so I'm gonna bring him in. I also should have Andrew. Okay. Curtis Wynn. Curtis Wynn. Phone number. It's the same number. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Curtis Wynn?
Yes.
Okay. All right. He's having a whole lot of issues today. So I'm gonna just let you are. I don't know what's going on with the phone.
I don't know if it's because I'm about to be 59 and mine is going. I don't know. I'm trying everything. I'm doing everything possible.
I know. All right, Mr. Wynn, just sit still for a second. I'm calling your matter right now, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I have the officers. Now calling the matter of the people versus Curtis Wynn Jr.
Yes.
This is ticket number SP 1485497. Count 1, wrong way on a one-way street. Count 2, drove while license suspended. I also have tickets number SP 1536321. Count 1. Sir, you gotta stop moving because it's a lot of noise. Stop moving. All right. Registration and or plate violation, count 1. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663. On behalf of Mr. Wynn. Mr. Wynn, if you're still there, please state your name for the record.
Curtis Wynn Jr., W-Y-N-N.
Thank you.
Counsel, have we reached a resolution in this? I do have officers here as well. Officer Rabowski, did I say it correctly?
Pretty close. Officer Wyborski, ma'am.
Raborski, okay. All right, here as well as I have Officer, it didn't come out yet, Officer Robinson present as well. How are we proceeding today, counsel?
Thank you, Your Honor. We would like to accept a plea offer. I just wanted to add one thing for the record. I'm not sure, maybe the court already mentioned, but we also had ticket SP 1536321 for no plates. And I spoke with the prosecution. Attorney Mason is willing to dismiss that as the car did not belong to Mr. Wynn, and it's no longer owned by the person who did own it previously. The no insurance ticket is also recommended for dismissal. The driving license suspended. We're willing to accept a plea amended to failure to display, and the wrong way, one way is amended to 1 to 5, and we would accept that as well.
You said the no plates was SP 153632211?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me print that out real quick.
It's a, yeah.
I think I caught it though.
Oh, you
Dang.
did? Probably. Sorry. Apologies then.
It made me waste a sheet of paper.
I'm sorry for the tree and for the judge.
All right. Sir, if you want to take advantage of this offer, please raise your right hand for me.
I'm raising it.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
I know you are. You've been struggling today, but you've really been persistent. So I'm gonna give that to you. Yes. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights, sir?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated on the record today in exchange for a plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I would.
And counsel, what was the offer again for the record?
The driving license suspended, there's 2, those are amended to failure to display, and then wrong way on the one-way street is speeding 1 to 5.
Okay. All right. Sir, I want to take your attention first back to the date of August 2nd of 2023, where you're driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Emory and Van Dyke Streets in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, I was.
And were you driving that vehicle while your license was suspended, sir?
Yes, I have.
All right. And then I also want to take your attention to the date of January 1st of 2024, where you're driving in the area, a GMC vehicle in the area of East 7 Mile and Iverington Streets in the city, Iverington Streets in the city of Detroit. Irvington, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. No, yes, ma'am. Yes, I was.
All right. And while you were driving that, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. The court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to 2 counts, reduce the fail to display. The remaining count, stipulation to the 4 corners of the ticket, counsel, for the speeding ticket.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Remaining counts will be dismissed. All right, FTD. All right, on the speeding ticket, that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay, but sir, since I'm gonna give you a fine on this drove or license suspended ticket as well, I'm gonna give you some time. So on the drove while license suspend ticket, my fine is $200. So you got to pay a total of $320. Well, he has some tickets in this. Is this him? No. Oh, this might be you. You have an older speeding ticket, sir?
No.
Let me make sure. It's your date of birth? You sure?
Hey,
this would have been from 2020. It's from 2020.
I don't speed, but I'm not going to deny it and say it's not me.
It's July 9th of 2020. You got 2 tickets in the system that you never paid for. Let me see. And they both in collection agents. $588, sir. $588. You owe.
Okay, I can send something. I can send something as a Monday or Tuesday next week.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
Your Honor, in light of the fact that he does have considerable outstanding fines, would the court possibly consider a reduced sentence today?
I am. So the 1 to 5 speed, I'm gonna have that due in 30 days because you do need to pay off those other tickets. And on the remaining 2 counts, I'll weigh the cost and fines, okay? You gotta pay that other ticket though.
Thank you.
I will. I promise you. I will. I promise. My word is bond on this one. I promise you. Thank you.
All right, so I'll give you until May 8th, 2024 to make that payment on that speeding ticket. And then
How much was it?
pay
How
that
much
other
was it?
stuff. It was 125, and then you have $588 additional that you owe. Now you may have some reinstatement fees. I didn't include those in it. No, if you take care of those, you should be good, okay? If you take care of that
Okay, thank you.
588 and that 125, you're gonna be good, okay?
All right. Sounds good. I'll make sure I get something to you Monday or Tuesday next week.
All right, that sounds fantastic. Get some money to us so that you can start taking care of these matters.
I
Thank
will.
you.
Promise.
All right, sir. Have a good day.
Judge.
Yes. Officer
ma'am?
Robinson?
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying
You're
to
all
work and
set?
do a court at the same time. Can I get those case numbers for my records, please?
Yes, you may. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Number was SP
Okay.
1485497, counts 1 and 2.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. If there's
Have a
nothing
good
further,
day.
both of you, you two officers, you're both set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I thought I got the other officer out too. Officer. Hello. You're all set, Mr. Wynn. You can go ahead and hang up, okay? Hang up the phone.
Hello?
You good?
Yes.
Go ahead and hang up the phone, Mr. Wynn. That's you?
Oh, I didn't know. I'm just like, so who do I send my to? The court, 36?
You can either physically come down to 36 or you can go online. I would come down because going online isn't the greatest for you. So come on down, visit us. We're open Monday through Friday, regular business
I'd
hours.
rather come down and bring my money. I don't want to do nothing online no more. None of this. This is crazy.
All right.
I don't have
All
a
right. Come
problem with
down
it.
and do it, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Have a blessed day.
You too.
All right.
Officer Trueheart. No, bye-bye. Officer Trueheart, Miss Wilson never checked in, so you are all set. I'm a capious her, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And then I'm trying to get Andrew Williams because that's a trial for today as well. Mr. Andrew Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead. Turn your camera on for me, please. Now calling the matter of the people versus Andrew Winfro Williams. This is ticket
Yes,
number
ma'am.
SP. Thank you. SP 1512271. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, passing on the left. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record.
Andrew Williams.
Thank you. The defendant is going to resolve these matters here. There's a plea recommendation. He's going to plead guilty to failing to display a valid driver's license as well as speeding 1 to 5 over. He is ready to give a factual basis for the misdemeanor, and as to the civil infraction on his behalf, I stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of that responsible plea.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of October 24th of 2023, where you're driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Chicago and Wyoming streets in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time, sir?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, and the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of fail to display as well as the reduced charge of 1 to 5 speed. Sir, the fine for the speeding ticket is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay speeding tickets. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
Yes.
All right. On the remaining count, I'm going to waive the cost and fines on that ticket. So you'll just owe the 125, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, and that'll be due no later than April 22nd, 2024, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome, Mr. Williams. Good luck to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Enjoy
All
the
right,
rest
have
of
a
your
good day.
For the record, Your Honor,
Yes.
Diachiku Mason, 43471. I've been attempting to get Officer Ali Balaki out of the breakout room. He's in room 2 at this when I moved him there, but I can't get him out. If you see him,
I
thank him.
tried.
Man.
Yeah, I tried to get him out as well, and I wasn't able to do so myself. Yeah, so
Okay, I'll let him know.
yep, just let him know. I saw they knew he was here. Thank you. Yeah, I tried. I called for him a couple of times. He didn't respond. It's okay. All right. You're all set, Mr. Williams. Just have that paid by April 22nd, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Jasmine Watkins.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jasmine Danielle LaShawn Watkins. This is ticket.
Yes.
That's is it, huh?
Yes.
Ticket number SP 1541448. One count disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman, on behalf of the defendant, would you, ma'am, state your name, please?
Jasmine Watkins.
Your Honor, the defendant is going to resolve these matters today. She's going to waive her right to any further hearings or trial and plead guilty. The recommendation is for a 90-day delay.
Okay. Ms. Watkins, you having a hard time hearing, so you got the phone up to your ear?
Yes, I can't hear.
Okay. All right. Ms. Watkins, I need you to raise your right hand for me, though.
Yes.
I need you to, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sometime if you go over to the farthest screen to your swiping from left to right, there'll be a button up at the top that's Bluetooth. If you click that, it'll make it louder sometimes. And it's a Bluetooth up in the left-hand corner of the screen. Can you hear better now?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear better now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ma'am, I want to take your attention. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of the 90-day delay sentence in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
I want to take your attention back to the date of January 19th of 2024. Were you in the area of Chandler Park Drive and Lakeview in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you act in a disorderly manner in that area, ma'am?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied. Thank you.
The court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to one count disorderly conduct. Ms. Watkins, why were you out there in public fighting?
No, it wasn't fighting. It wasn't. It was about to be when we was having a good time until we had too much to drink and taking everybody home. They was opening doors and I was trying to get her back in the car. It was a lot going on.
Okay. And it was enough that drew the officers who were out there to your attention. Isn't that correct?
Huh?
I said it was enough bickering back and forth or whatever was taking
Yes.
place that it drew the officers to your direction.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Watkins, we can't do this in public. You
Oh,
know,
of course not.
this,
I don't do
one of
this
the
at all.
reasons why people don't drink in public, or you at a picnic
Huh?
and y'all can't figure it out, and now you before me, right?
Right. Right. And right.
All right.
I can't hear you.
I know, because I'm thinking whether I'm gonna fine you or whether I'm gonna give you community service. So I haven't said anything out loud. I'm thinking to myself right now.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you okay? I'm just thinking. What do you want, the fine or community service? Which would you like?
I'll take the community service.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you 25 hours of community service to do in lieu of cost and fines. You can't be in public doing that, okay?
Right.
And you have 3 months to do this. If you can come back and it's completed, I'm going to dismiss this case for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I
Are you
appreciate
ready
it.
to take that? No problem. Are you ready to take down a phone number so that you can call and get that set up?
Yes.
All right. It's 313
Uh-huh.
965. I gave somebody the wrong number earlier. 8130. I gave them that number for probation. Probation is 3141. I don't know neither. All right. I'm getting all my numbers confused. This is what happens when you come off the weekend. If that number doesn't work, the last 4 digits are 3414, okay? Same first, all numbers, but try the 8130 first, okay?
3414.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's probation. Well, after the weekend, you off for like an extra day. We were closed Friday, and now I can't think hardly.
Okay. So.
Okay. All right. I'll see you back then for your review on July 8th, 2024. As long as you've completed the community service, I'm going to dismiss this.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem. You're very
You
welcome.
have a good,
Okay.
you have a good day.
You too, ma'am. Okay.
I will.
All right. Bye. Mr. Weems.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead. Turn your camera on. There you go. Now put your hands, and you got your hands. Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Darius Joe John Weems. Where you going though? I need you.
Oh no,
All
I
right.
was putting my arms in the thing.
You got your arms in now. We all set.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Weems, I done gave you 12 hours to get yourself together. Is it cold in your house?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Now calling the matter of the people versus Darius Joe John Weems. This is ticket SP 1541606. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663 on behalf of Mr. Weems. Mr. Weems, please place your full name on the record.
Darius Weems.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. We would like to plead to the allowing charge. Mr. Weems was able to provide proof of insurance, and so for that reason, I'm happy to report that ticket will be dismissed.
Okay. All right, sir, if you would like to plead to the first count, though, please raise your right hand.
I should add the recommendation is delayed sentence, 3-month delayed sentence on that charge.
Okay, cool. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Okay, you put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yeah.
Yes is the answer. Yes. Why he asked?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty Because you want to plead guilty today of your own choice.
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of January 15th of 2024. Were you, did you own a Jeep vehicle, sir?
Jeep.
I have a black Jeep vehicle.
Oh yeah. That's my brother. But yeah, I know the title's in my name, so I know what you're talking about.
Title's in your name. Say it again, Mr. Weems.
Yeah, the title in my name. So yeah. But it's
And
not
did you
mine,
allow?
but
And did you
yeah,
allow someone?
yeah,
You about
yeah.
to, Mr. Weems, stop talking. You're gonna learn a very
All
important
right.
lesson today. All right. And did you let someone who was unlicensed drive that vehicle?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Mr. Weems, is perchance your brother's name Terrell Cortez Thomas?
Yes.
Why in the world would you allow and put a car in the name of someone who does not have their license?
That's my brother, so I gotta, you feel me? Gotta do what I gotta do. So I don't know.
Mr. Weems, I got siblings too. And we're not about to do what we gotta do. I may loan you some money. You ain't gonna put a car in my name. You're responsible. You're young and you're way younger than him. Mr. Weems, does that make sense? That you are more responsible than your older sibling? Just look at me. Does that make more sense? And I know it's family. So a lot of us are like, and I'm not saying that we don't take care of family, but don't let family mess you up to where you ain't got. Do you know what happened that day? Let me read the ticket so you know. He was in a vehicle accident. And whose car was it under? Whose name? So who's liable? And that's what you got to think about, Mr. Weems, is that if in a long incident, something serious, like super serious that had happened, even though he's the driver, it's the person who owns the vehicle, whose name is under, who becomes responsible. We don't want that, Mr. Weems, not for you. The answer is yes, I know.
Oh, yes, I know.
Tiny genius.
I'm so glad he got to hear from you, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm saying this because I don't want you to, I understand family can be tight. I watch some stuff sometimes, some videos online. You getting the baby lecture this morning, but I watch videos online sometimes all the time. My friends hate it, but sometimes I watch these audit videos, financial audit, and sometimes families will be the worst people coming to get all your resources and stuff like that. So I'm not saying that you don't help, right? But don't put yourself in a hole and then you keep getting tickets, because every time you're gonna have to come to court. And as long as your last name is W and I have W's, I'm gonna see you every time. And do you think I forget faces, sir? Because I remember exactly what you had on when you came in. They asked you to take your little cap off first, and then you had on your muscle shirt this morning, and that was just a few hours ago, and I remember that already. So what you think my long-term memory like? I want you to be okay though, okay? Because the fact that you got your stuff together means that you know what you're doing. Just make sure you take care of you, and you can help them, but don't put yourself in a jeopardizing position, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in honor of that, Attorney Jenkins, I'm gonna do $100 fine because I'm gonna put them on a 3-month delay sentence.
Thank you.
And then that way you have 3 months to pay my little $100 fine. And as long as you pay it, I'll dismiss this case. Okay, sir?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he changed it. I didn't even have to tell him. I'm telling you, he's working on it. He's super young though. So the fact that he came on his own today to handle his business further lets me, that's why I'm further fussing at you, because you taking care of business. You know that already, don't you, Mr. Weems?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put him on 3-month delay sentence. Come see me on July 8th to have this dismissed. As long as you've paid the fine, I'll dismiss this, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. I'll see you then, okay?
Okay.
Good luck,
All
Mr.
right.
Weems.
Have a good day. Dismiss without prejudice. I know sometimes that get you caught up. He said from real.
For sure.
All right, I'm gonna bring everybody else out. So it's about to get thick in here, y'all. Hold tight. All right. Everyone put yourself on mute until I call your matter, please.
Hello?
Okay.
Put yourself on mute until I call your matter, please.
Roger.
All right, I put him on mute. Michelle Wilson?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Michelle Wilson. This is ticket number SP 1540990, one count driver's license never acquired. Ticket number SP 1540980. This is one count disregard signal red or amber. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Ms. Wilson. Ms. Wilson, please place your full name on the record.
Michelle Wilson.
Thank you.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. We are here for a pretrial, and Ms. Wilson would like to set this matter down for a bench trial.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of July 10th. July
Okay.
10th, that's going to be at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Take
You're
care, ma'am.
welcome.
Good luck.
All right. Mr. John Young,
Yes.
your attorney signed on this morning. We sent them away because he did not say your name. He
Right.
gave us another name, so I apologize. But we have you on the docket. So if this date doesn't work with your attorney, please have them call the courtroom and we'll get you a new date, okay?
Okay.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus David Young Jr. This is ticket 727062, count 1, drove while license revoked. Ticket SP 1121566, count 1, failed to display. Ticket number SP 1278442, count 1, failed to provide info regarding accident, count 1. Count 2, supply false information to police officer. Ticket SP 124213992. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, improper plates. Ticket SP 1423140, drove with revoked license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Mr. Young. Mr. Young, please place your full name on the record.
John David Young.
Thank you.
Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Thank you, Your Honor. I had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Young. He indicated that he was not represented by counsel, that they had parted ways, and he would like,
That's fine.
okay, he would like to request a bench trial.
That's fine, sir. You do not have to keep that counsel if you don't want to, okay? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Attorney Jenkins, does he need new counsel assigned, or is this gonna be fine then to get to counsel?
I think it'll
Is
be
it-
fine with the bench trial. He doesn't need new counsel.
All right, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Young, I really need you to show up for your trial. Like I really, really, really need you to show up for your trial. You've been having pre-trials with me, April 11th, 2023. Then you had another one on May 10th of 2023. Then we set it for a bench trial that day. Mr. Young, no, I don't need you to talk while I'm talking.
Sorry.
There's only one person that the reporter can take at a time. You can justify it to me afterwards. I'm just telling you all the dates I have written down so that you can know for sure. Okay, Mr. Young?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Then I had a bench trial scheduled for August 18th of last year. I don't know what happened. We ended up having another pretrial date on set that last time of October 11th. And those were the last dates that I had on these tickets. So I really need you to come back so that we can stop just having these in limbo. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. All right. So I'll set these matters for a bench trial on the date of July 15th. July 15th. That's going to be at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yeah.
Write that down, Mr. Young. Okay?
July 15th.
July 15th at 9 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, your bond will be set at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
You too. Thank you very much.
I will. You're
Good luck,
welcome,
sir.
sir.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
July 15th.
You write it down right now.
Trying to get this over with.
You gotta come back, okay? He did come back for another date too, I'm seeing. Oh, he had a lot of dates. It's just a lot. Mr. Roderick White, right? You know how to unmute yourself, sir? Let me help you. Unmute it like that. You had a little noise in the background. It's okay. I just had to mute you real quick. You see how to unmute? There you go. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Roderick Wright. This is ticket SP 15256525. Count 1, disobey lawful orders of police officer. Count 2, interfere with city employee. I also have ticket SP 1525722. Count 1, driving wrong way on one-way street. Count 2, driver's license never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Unmute yourself, Attorney Boffman.
Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant, sir. State your name, please.
Mr. Wright?
Roderick Wright.
Thank you, sir. Counsel.
So this is an arraignment. We waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and stand mute. Please set the matter for a pretrial, please, and thank you.
This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. Sir, I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial on the date of June 26th. June 26th. That'll be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome. There's nothing further. You're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay?
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye, sir. Samuel Watkins. Now calling the matter of the people versus Samuel Watkins, Edward Watkins. This is ticket number SP 1532487. Count 1, open alcohol motor vehicle driver. Count 2, driver's license expired. Ticket SP 1536461. 1 count, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P2663, on behalf of Mr. Watkins. Mr. Watkins, you're going to need to take yourself off mute and then place your name on the record.
Yeah, take yourself. Let me help you. You see that unmute? There you go.
Samuel Watkins.
I know your outdoor voice is louder than that. Samuel Watkins. Speak up.
Samuel Watkins.
They see? Very good. All right. Go ahead, counsel. How are we proceeding today?
Thank you, Your Honor. We will be pleading no contest to the open alcohol passenger. The remaining charges to be dismissed.
All right. That's the case, sir. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding, did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this no contest plea today?
No.
And it's my understanding that you want to plead no contest. What's the basis for it, Attorney Jenkins?
Questionable recollection.
All right. No recall in this particular matter. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading no contest today of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that this no contest plea will be taken just as a guilty plea, only you won't actually be making any articulation on the record today based on the fact that you have no recollection of it? You understand that?
Correct.
All right. Do you understand that by taking this no contest plea today, though, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with this no contest plea, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, counsel, is it okay if I read from the ticket to establish a factual basis in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of January 15th, 2024, in the area of West Davidson and Petoskey Streets or Petoskey Avenue in the city of Detroit, Mr. Watkins was in a Ford vehicle and had open alcohol in that motor vehicle. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Stipulation for proper cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
All right. So at this time, the court is going to enter a no contest plea to the reduced charge of open alcohol motor vehicle passenger. The remaining 2 counts will be dismissed.
Thank you.
Reading from the ticket, Mr. Watkins, it says that on the date of, while traveling westbound, the officers see a car near Davidson and Petoskey where the driver was stopped in the 3rd lane of traffic, asleep behind the wheel.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Watkins.
I was caught slipping.
No, you're not supposed to be doing it at all.
I
Ain't
know.
no caught slipping. Listen, there is a reason why we don't drink and drive. It is dangerous. And the person who drinking and driving never kills themselves. They always kill everybody around them. And they be looking like this over at 3rd Circuit Court. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know and then they be looking for mercy to be given to them, but they over here, you ever say that you was caught slipping. We do not drink and drive, period. We just don't do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever been driving when you've been sleepy?
Yes.
How awful is that when you're driving and you're sleepy?
It's really bad.
And that's how it is for drunk driving too, even though people think they subhuman humans. It's the same thing. And when that same ability, because I know, and this is why I make this analogy, it's not the same, but I know when I'm sleepy and I'm driving, I'm like, oh boy, I need to stop this. I need to pull over. And nothing registers for people when they're drunk driving. They just, and not that this was a drunk driving charge, but it's not the same registration. Like, ooh, I shouldn't be doing this. Like if I'm sleepy and I'm driving, I'm like, well, I won't do that again. I'll pull over to a side of a road in a minute.
I thought I did pull over correctly, but I did not. So that's my fault. I was in the wrong.
Further, Attorney Jenkins, it was alcohol bottles in it. That's why I'm fussing so much. It wasn't just like he was. Exactly, Attorney Jenkins. Yeah. See, they wrote good notes on this ticket.
Well, Mr. Watkins was very quick to accept responsibility when we were.
And I know, and he's taking accountability today, and his pocketbook gonna take accountability as well. $250 fine, okay? $250. I know it hurts inside, but I want you to remember this while you're paying 36th District Court all the $250 that you had to relinquish for this ticket.
Yeah, it's what I gotta do. I hate it. I gotta do it.
I know. It's what we do, right?
Yes,
ma'am. Because we have to do these things.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Wow. The car must have been on. Oh, yes, because it was the winter time. I'm like, the car must have been on too.
Yeah, the heat was bumping.
Trying to think where that goes and crosses over. I was trying to look for the intersection.
Oh, it was between Livernois and what's that? Linwood?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a busy street too, Mr. Watkins. I know you're just shaking your head. I get it. All right.
I know.
How long do you need to pay this fine, sir?
Can I get 30 days?
You get 30 or 60, 45.
Okay.
How long you need?
30 days would be fine.
Okay. All right.
And where would I make the payment at?
At 36 District Court.
So I had to come down to court to make the payment?
You have to physically come down to court to make the payment.
Okay.
The $200 payment.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Did you hear that, Mr. Watkins?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it. I thank you.
Due May 8th, 2024.
Okay.
I looked up the area. He was trying to get out the way, but don't you ever do that again. If you come back, Mr. Watkins, I'm gonna double that fine. I'm gonna make it $400. Okay.
Oh, don't worry. I ain't coming back.
Don't say it because they're not gonna catch me slipping. No, because you're not doing it no
I
more.
was gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
All right. Have a good day. You're all set, sir. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Did you already put it in? No. Okay. I changed it on the back of the ticket for you.
Leave Mr. Watkins.
I'm all set.
You're all set, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Timothy Wiley.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on a second. You're all set, Mr. Watkins. You can log off. You know how to do that, or do you need me to have you logged off?
I'm doing it now.
Okay. Come down here and pay it.
Sorry.
Mr. Wiley?
Yes.
Okay. It's okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus. Oh, I saw it though. No, I lose stuff. Hold on a second. Trying to find your file. I lost it. Thank you. Appreciate it. No worries. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Timothy Anton Wiley Jr. This is ticket number SP 1536662. Count 1, no insurance. Count 2 is expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Mr. Wiley. Mr. Wiley, please state your full name for the record.
Wiley.
All we got was Wiley. What's your first name, sir?
Timothy.
Okay. All right. He's having some audio issues. Attorney Jenkins, what are we doing with this matter?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, we were hoping for a new date for compliance, a bench trial date or an adjourned pretrial date.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see. He was scheduled for a bench trial today?
No, he was scheduled for pretrial today, and we were hoping to.
Okay. I can give him another. Do you want another pre-trial date, Mr. Wiley, or do you want a bench trial date? It's up to you. I can give you either, or I'll give you one more option. One more chance.
I wanted to have another pre-trial date so I could have time to get my registration together, and then I'll come back with my insurance.
Okay. Mr. Wiley, if you don't have it together next time, then you got to decide whether you want a bench trial or a jury trial, okay? Or take a plea, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you some time though. I'm gonna have you come back and see me on, let me see. I think I want to put it out of date. I put a lot of cases on that one day. Let me see. You might be in luck. I might give you an extra day. June 28th, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That gives you plenty of time at 8:30 a.m. to get everything in order, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll see you then, sir.
Thank you. Good luck,
You're
sir.
welcome. All right. I'm putting it back there now so they don't just stuffed in your face. Sorry.
Hey, no worries.
All right. Darius White.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Darius William White. This is ticket SP 1541031. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, insufficient lights or defective. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman, on behalf of the defendant. State your name, sir.
Darius William White.
So, I believe Mr. White wants to enter into a plea agreement to plead to one count of improper plate. Is that right, Mr. White?
Yes.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm it to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated on the record today in exchange for a plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
I couldn't hear you say what now, miss?
I know I kind of slurred my words. Sorry. Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
I want to take your attention back to the date of January 14th of 2024. Were you in the area of Pickford and East Auto Drive in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you not have any car insurance on your vehicle at that time?
Yes.
Yes, you did not have any car insurance?
No, yes.
Okay, satisfied. All right, stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts, where those are both civil infractions, so the court would dismiss those and enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plates. Sir, my fine is $200. How long would that take you to pay, 30 or 60 days?
Can I do 60 days?
You can. So June 10th is when it's due. You said you need more time than that, or is that good?
No, that's cool. That's cool.
June 10th, 2024, okay?
Okay.
What's the matter? You good. This is it. Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you. You're all set. No, it was this one. Was it just in that file?
You have to say, man.
Yeah. Sometimes I write on the back of them so she'll keep them. But I think that's the same number. Look and check and make sure follow behind me. You're all set, Mr. White. I'm just talking to the clerk.
Okay, miss. Have a nice day.
Okay. All right. Have a good day. Thank you for your patience. Deja Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the People versus Deja Renee Williams. This is ticket number SP 1546254. One count drove while license suspended. Also ticket SP 1546130. Count 1, disregard signal red or amber. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, defective bumper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, please place your full name on the record.
Deja Williams.
Thank you.
Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ultimately, we're asking for a new date for Ms. Williams so that she can complete the steps that she's taking to come into compliance.
All right, Ms. Williams. If I give you until June 28th, is that enough time for you, or you're gonna need more time, ma'am?
That'll be enough time.
Okay, so I'm gonna adjourn this matter, these pre-trials until June 28th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
June 28th at 8:30. And where would I
8:30.
where would I send my compliance to?
So you're gonna come back online just like you did it. So I'll be able to pull your driver's license at that time and make sure it's valid. And then you'll show whoever the counsel is that day. You'll just show them your proof of insurance and everything's fixed on your car. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Now they may have to do something with the disregard signal, red or amber. So keep that in mind. That's usually just, but it's not totally thrown out. Okay.
Okay. So June 28th at 8:30 a.m.
That's right. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
Was trying to find Ms. Williams to see on list if she was a show cause or an arraignment.
She has just one single ticket. She is under, it took me a while to find her too. She's under 845 and she's 6 from the bottom. So if you look at the last one, she just has, and then we pulled her other 2 tickets out of default. So I'm gonna put them on my docket for that day as well.
Thank you. Oh, I see. She's a show cause, so that I would ask that it be set aside and any warrants be recalled. Thank you.
At this time, it was a show cause, so I'm gonna just enter a plea of not guilty on her behalf, and I'm gonna take the 3 tickets that she had in default. She let the court know. I'm taking them all out of default and putting them on that docket for that same day. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. We'll see you that day. Okay.
Thank you to you both.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Phone number ending in 0910. What's your name?
Quentin White.
Okay. Did somebody talk to Mr. White?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Quentin Elliott White. This is ticket number SP 1124851. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, drove while license not valid or improper. Also calling ticket number SP 1283603. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Ticket SP 1497641. 1 count drove while license improper. I also have a disregard traffic control device. I don't know if that made the docket. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663 on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, please state your full name for the record.
Quentin White.
Thank you.
Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Thank you. Your Honor, we are here today for an arraignment on a bench warrant. I would ask that the bench warrant be recalled. With respect to the arraignment, we'd waive a formal reading and stand mute on the charges for a not guilty plea.
How are we moving forward?
Thank you. I was aware of the license improper, driving license never acquired, license improper tickets, and Mr. White wanted to accept the offer on those tickets, which were to dismiss the license never acquired and the second license improper, and plead to an amended failure to display on ticket ending in 248512. Was not aware of the disregarding a signal.
That's because it's in default. It's been in default. So he missed the court date. So it's just not on there.
I see.
It's 2 court dates.
Excuse me, sorry.
Perhaps I could speak with Attorney Mason about that,
Okay.
or maybe we could.
That's fine.
I know
See if you can work in.
Breakout room 2, breakout room 2.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Your Honor.
All right. Mr. White, you haven't come back to visit us for a while, so we have some extra tickets. We're going to see if we can work all those out today. If not, you'll come back and we'll move forward, whatever capacity. I'm going to put you in the breakout room so she can come talk to you when she finishes, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Attorney Baughman, did you have Miss Watts? She never came back out.
Chandra,
Hey.
I did. She's not in the breakout room. Has she left the meeting?
She's in 8, room 8.
Oh, I forgot. Your Honor, I'll be right back.
Okay, it's no worries. It happens.
Your Honor, may I just speak to Mr. Oh.
Yep, he's in room 4.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ready?
Now calling. Okay. Now pronounce your first name for me, ma'am. Unmute yourself for me.
My first name is Jatandra.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jachandra Iman Watts. This is ticket number SP 1246134. Drove while license suspended. Count 1. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1351515. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 1488658. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license not valid. Count 3, defective. Nope. Count 2 was waived. Count 3 is defective brake lights. Ticket number SP 1540. Well, not waived. It was, yeah. Ticket number SP 1540754. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, no valid registration certificate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Boffin for the defendant. Would you state your name, please?
Yes, Jatandra Watts.
Thank you. So, Your Honor, there is some slight adjustment. The defendant had expected that her license would be valid. During the time that she was in the breakout room, she did make good use of the time, found out that she will be eligible and has an appointment today to renew that document. Could you please give her a next action date as soon as possible?
Okay. Let's see. You want it sooner than the dates I've been given today, Attorney Baughman?
Your Honor, if she could come back just to display those documents. I've seen everything else. Even if we could place her on a 1:30 docket, and that way we could get her in and out without a whole bunch of other complications.
Asking for a lot, Attorney Baughman. You said a 1:30.
Well, I mean, it's not of any consequence, Judge. She's going to have her license, so it's not like she's going to suffer some adverse effects. Whenever it pleases the court, the defendant will return.
Look and see what next week I do. Let me see. Okay. This ticket right there. How about this Friday? I don't have a ton up this Friday. You want to come back then, Miss Watts?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. I'm adjourning this until April 12th. 8:30. I just have you don't know this, but what if I tell Attorney Boffman this, he'll be like, wow, I have like 19 pretrials and 19 hearings. So we'll go much faster on Friday, Miss Watts.
Okay.
Okay. I'll see you back on Friday, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I have a couple of people that I'm trying to see, Attorney Boffman, what happened with them. I have a Brandon Williams.
So, Your Honor, I believe that was a case, the defendant was here a day early. I think we tried to accommodate him, but it's a OWI and Mr. Pelicano has been assigned to that case. So I asked Mr. Williams to come back tomorrow. Let me just confirm.
Okay, because I have Christopher Webster. I already put him tomorrow because you told me, somebody
Was that
told
the
me
one?
that he.
He
No,
was
that's
my
something that Attorney
client.
told me. Yep.
Yeah.
Let me check Brandon Williams. Yeah, he's not on today's docket. That's why.
Okay.
So I'm sure he's coming back tomorrow with Mr. Pelicano.
All right, and then for Delron Woods.
Not familiar with that name.
Anybody have him? He did check in.
No. There was one person I went to go see, and as soon as I clicked on the link and said hello, they disappeared. I wonder if that was that person. I didn't even register the name before they disappeared.
Okay. That's the only other person I have.
Oh, Your Honor, I have a couple of people who I don't see them. Farad Williams and John Williams. They were both going to accept the plea, but I don't see them in the rooms now.
Me neither. I need them here to take the pleas.
Yeah, right? They were here though. I talked to them. I don't know what happened. But I just would ask that no bench warrants issue.
I won't issue a bench warrant. I'll just give them a new court date.
Okay, thank you.
So Farad Williams and who was the other person?
John Williams.
I did have an SOS on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're just gonna close it out to make sure. Officer Al-Baki. Al-Baki. I'm destroying this man's name. I'm terrible.
Oh, John Williams. I see he just entered the waiting room.
Okay. Let's see. Bring him on in. John Williams,
Yes.
turn on your camera. Is your middle name Patrick?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, that's fine. Maybe over there.
Let me pull it. Motion pull on pass. Oh. Right, all right.
Okay, no worries. All right, now calling the matter of the People versus John Patrick Williams. This is ticket number SP 1540475, count 1, reckless driving. Count 2 is driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, please place your full name on the record.
John Patrick Williams.
Thank you.
All right, counsel, how we wish to proceed today.
Thank you, Your Honor. This matter is set for pretrial. I've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Williams and Attorney Mason. He would like to accept the plea offer. His SOS check came back positive, meaning that his license is in good standing. So the driving license expired ticket would be dismissed, and he's going to plead to an amended count of drag racing on the reckless driving.
If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date on or about January 15th of 2024. Were you in the area of Alter and Warren in the city of Detroit driving a Jeep vehicle?
Yes.
And while you're driving this Jeep vehicle, were you driving it in a way that was reckless? I know it's being lowered to drag racing, but were you driving it not in a safe manner at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of drag racing. What were the conditions like outside that day, sir?
Pretty much like today. It was kind of clear out.
So you were excited that it was the middle of the winter time and you got to be outside in your car.
No, I was an hour late for work.
I was about to say, I was going to ask where you leaving work because I know that area.
No, I was trying to get to work.
And you were late.
I was, I didn't have a car at the time, so I was using my mom's car to go to work, and I would have to wait for my pops to get off work, so I would always be like an hour or two late. So that particular day, I was already in trouble for being late. So they called me like, next time you're late, you fired. So I was trying to.
Were you fired?
No.
You did all that rushing and got all this ticket because you was probably going in and out of traffic. And those officers stay in that.
Yeah, the ticket, the only reason I didn't get fired because I had proof of why I was. Why I was
Saved by the ticket. What should his fine be, Attorney Jenkins?
Your Honor, in light of the fact that this is such an ugly ticket, I would ask for a minimal fine. This is an ugly ticket. He understands the points stay on his license for 2 years, though I'm hoping he'll go to Secretary of State, take that class and try to get less points. But this is not a nice ticket.
It's not. But he gotta do what he's supposed to do. $200. Is that fair?
Yes, Your
You was
Honor.
hoping for even better, weren't you, Attorney Jenkins? You trying to squeeze me for my last dollar. Attorney Jenkins ain't right. I've been out here cutting people breaks all morning long. And
You
she gonna look
are.
over at me like this.
You are, Your Honor. You are, Your Honor.
Did you have to take the day off of work today?
Hmm.
Did you take the day off of work today?
Yes.
Oh, so he lost out on money too to take care of his business.
Yes, Your Honor. It's just, he's going to have to pay more in the insurance for those.
Don't start.
Sorry.
You're the one who's out here night riding. How many points is drag racing?
I think it's 3, 4.
3? Oh, that's a lot in one sitting.
It is. I told him it was 4.
I don't have the ticket, so I can't see it. I like to see the action that took place, like the Ferrari or Jaguar switching 4 lanes with the top down, screaming out money and the thing with his hand in the air, trying to get to work on time. I like to see all that so I can know, like, ooh, you was in there doing the most.
Yes,
right,
drag
Mr.
racing is 4 points.
Whew. All right, $100 fine.
Thank you, Judge.
How long do you need to pay that? 30 or 60 days?
I can do it in 30.
Okay. I'll have it due no later than May 8th. May 8th, 2024. Sir, you're gonna have to keep your job though. So you gotta figure something out. Thank your parents for allowing them to use their vehicles and everything. Your license valid, so you still can drive. You just gotta figure something out, okay? Because you gotta make sure you drive okay, because you don't want no additional points, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Appreciate it.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome, sir.
All right.
Bye, Mr. One.
Yeah.
Officer. Okay. What's this phone number? 0910? I thought we already did your matter.
That's Mr. White. He had the extra ticket in default, and I had an opportunity to speak with the prosecution. He would like to accept the offer, which is amended to 1 to 5.
All right. Recall in the matter of the people. Quentin White?
Yes.
Sir? All right.
Yes.
Recall in the matters of the people versus Quentin Elliott White. That was ticket SP 1283603, count 1. Ticket SP 1124851, counts 1 and 2. And ticket SP 1497641, counts 1 and 2. Appearances once again for the record, starting with counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, PA2663, on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, please place your full name on the record.
Quentin Elliott White.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Thank you, Your Honor. We are here today for an arraignment on the bench warrant. I would ask that the bench warrant be recalled, and that he would stand mute. We'd waive a formal reading of the arraignment, stand mute for purposes of arraignment. I wasn't sure if I already put that on the record. I think I did.
Yeah, but we can always do it again for good measure. At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of him. I'm going to set his bond at $0 personal, but it's my understanding you've reached a resolution today?
Yes, on the outstanding matter, Mr. White will be entering an amended plea to 1 to 5 for 1 point. In addition to the failure to display on the license improper, and the other 2 tickets, the driving license never acquired, 83601, 8363031 would be dismissed, and then the second driving license improper ending in 976412 would also be dismissed.
Okay. Sir, if you want to take advantage of this ticket today and this offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, I am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of September the 18th of 2023. Were you driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Grand River and Oakman in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license not valid at the time, sir?
Yes.
Did you also disregard a traffic control device, sir?
Yes, I did.
Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, so stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge, speed 1 to 5, as well as the reduced charge of fail to display in these particular tickets. Sir, the fine for the speeding ticket is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it enough time.
You want some more
Yes.
time? I can give you a little additional time. How much time you need?
At least 30 days. Is that fine?
Okay. Yep, I can give you May 8th. Does that work for you?
Yes.
Okay, have it due no later than May 8th. Sir, stop driving until you get your license. Simple as that. Because I'm aware your costs and fines on your other ticket today. But if you come back, Mr. White, I'm going to charge you a fine for not driving with the license. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if there's no further, you're all set, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye, sir.
All right.